Years ago, I was raising money for the Boy Scouts of America, and an accountant pointed out the little pie chart they showed me, and it became quickly obvious that there was a lot of overhead in that charity. They have since changed the way they do accounting, the way they raise money. In fact, the last 3 years I've raised over $80,000 a year for the Boy Scouts of America. But whenever a charity calls, I always ask what percentage of my contribution goes to the cause. And over the years I've been rather shocked at either getting no answer or learning that a very small portion of my amount goes to the cause and the rest is overhead for the charity. Hence, this is the reason I've started this website. It's an aspiration, it's a goal, it's not a promise. What I'm trying to do, and I'm not trying to be an accuser. I don't want to be in the mode of accusing heads of charities who make an awful lot of money as salaries. I don't want to be accusing them of misconduct or anything else. I just set a goal personally to see if I could promote charities that have little or no overhead. And by no overhead, I mean that the money is raised by volunteers. It is spent by volunteers and administered in a glass house environment so that the donor can see exactly where his contribution goes in its entirety. That's the goal. Now, there are fundraisers who do this. The Larry H. Miller family has a family trust, and they pay all their own overhead. So any money that they raise through their charitable operations goes to the cause for which it's being raised. So they have no overhead, or a zero overhead, in terms of the money they raise from contributors. Obviously, Bill and Melinda Gates have given billions of dollars to their charity, and they may hire a large staff, but who cares? It's their money. They're giving it away. Similarly, Mark Benioff at Salesforce.com gave $100 million to build a hospital, and they're continuing to raise money for that hospital, but I would say that overhead is pretty well taken care of by Mark's generous contribution. That's the goal. That's the goal of this website. I'd like to point out charities that have zero overhead that I can personally attest to. Please don't determine that a charity's absence from this website indicates that I think that they're misbehaving. It just means that I haven't done my due diligence on them. On the other hand, the charities that you do see here, I recommend you're giving to them. Years ago, I helped pay off a mortgage for an orphanage in the Dominican Republic. I could honestly tell the people who were contributing that 100% of their money went to pay off the mortgage. I paid my own expenses on several trips to the Dominican Republic. That's the way I think charities ought to operate. And at least that's my goal for this website. And again, I'm not going to be accusing people of misconduct. My goal is to try to embody all the best that I can think of in a good charity. We'll see if that succeeds.